おはようございます。ロストフォトラズ2026。ただいまから、3日目じゃあ、5日目の、失礼しました。6日目を開始となります。おはようございます。はい、ということで、この後本家配信の方では、開始の挨拶を挟みまして、その後、スーパーモンキーボールバナナランブルとなっています。解説の方いらっしゃいませんので、引き続き、解説後もお待ちしております。
Hello and happy time zone, friends. Welcome to Frost Fatale 2026, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. My name is Ash Said Hi, and I'm here with my good friend, Swiftaloo.
Oh, I wasn't sure who was going to intro me.
We're here on the Chomp, and you know what, Swiftaloo, before we get into things, I think we've got a little show to watch, so let's take a look.
y'all grandkids, and welcome to Windswept Oaks Crafting with Meemaws. I'm Meemaw Susie, and this is my here good friend, Grandma Mary. Mary, how you doing, love?
Oh, I'm doing much better being here with you, love. I'm so excited that you get to show me making these wonderful, what are they called again?
They're called felt trivets. We've got trivets that you can bring to your potlucks and put on their hot dish, and it will just be fantastic. They are in Fatale's colors. Now, Grandma Mary has a finished one, but I'm going to put on this here hook and sew it in so you can see just how easy it is. Grandma Mary, tell us a little bit about this felt trivet.
Well, you have two pieces of felt stuck together, and then you have a heat-resistant cotton inside to make sure that, nothing really happens to this. So you can keep your work nice and safe while still being very handy and useful.
Exactly. Now, with that heat-resistant cotton, you do want to make sure you're not using that there polyester because it will melt. And I do want to say that while sometimes you can use felt as a pot holder, you're not going to want to use this felt in particular as that because it's just not high heat enough and it will melt. So we did use these Fatale's colors in the yellow and the purple. And we're just using some embroidery felt thread to go back and forth and secure this nice slack into here, and then you're going to be able to pull it through. Now you may have noticed that on Grandma Mary's the stitching's a little bit different than the stitching on my own.
Oh yes,
now,
I got the running stitch and you got the whipping stitch.
Exactly, the whip stitch and the running stitch. Now that just means you can do this however you like because crafting is for everyone. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little knot here to make sure it don't get away from us because you know how time is and time gets away from us all, and our time is just about up for today. So Grandma Mary, tell us a little bit about where you could find a little bit of instructions on where to make these yourself.
Yes. Well, if you're interested in making some for yourself, we'll be posting it on that there Frame Fatale's Discord. And if you're already a part of it, you could see it, but if you're not, be sure to join it.
The Frame Fatale's Discord, a Discord for women and femmes to talk about all their interests. Oh, what'll the grandkids think of next? Now, y'all, go on and scoot.
My word. Now that was just delightful.
I know. I kind of want to join the Frame Fatale's Discord and go check that out because I want something like that. I mean, just in my house to be useful. Just like when I was talking about one of the prizes yesterday, that was really sick.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell for sure that there's some really great things in the Frame Fatale Discord, and you can learn some new skills, and I think that's really precious.
I agree. I mean, you should always join the Frame Fatale's Discord, even just outside of that. There's so many amazing things that, you'll be able to meet, and also you could help volunteer, or you could run some games for this event, which, speaking of games.
Yeah, speaking of runs, what were some of your favorite from yesterday?
I love the Chronocross run, but I'm super biased. I mean, I know Ray, and Ray is awesome, and also I love RPGs, and I love Chronocross. There's a couple of Pokemon speedrunners that run it, so.
Yes, and special shout out to PT too, because I really loved hearing her commentary, and Sanjan.
It was actually, I didn't know that PT was commentating that, and that is so awesome. I mean, I love Black in a Flash.
It was just a good show all around. Really, really fun. I think for me, my favorite was Q Up. Oh my God, Quack, everybody, Professor Birch, they were all so funny. Jadelyn was there.
Commentary.
Yeah.
It was everything.
It was so good.
You should definitely be sure to go check out our YouTube if you missed both of those runs. They were fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. And it was just high energy esports. Everything was all good. It was all good. And then, later on today, we actually have some really cool stuff coming up. Some things maybe that are outside of the games. We have a charity interview, so we'll get to learn about the National Women's Law Center from one of the representatives. So that's going to be really great to tune in to know where your dollars are going to.
Yeah, I mean, we've raised so far $80,321. Sorry, almost got the number wrong. That is just an incredible amount, and it's all going to such a great cause. And I'm very excited to hear from, one of the people who represents the charity coming in later to talk with you about that.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a good conversation, and you'll get to understand how your money makes an impact and what this week is all about. So
I know.
Yeah. So with that, I think we have another,
is the ad break over?
Oh yeah, ad break.
Hey y'all grandkids, and welcome back to Windswept Oaks Crafting with Meemaws. I'm Meemaw Susie, and I'm here with my dear friend Grandma Mary. Mary, how you doing today, love?
Oh, I'm doing quite mighty fine. I'm just here, coloring in this color by numbers that you set up for me. It's wonderful, honestly.
I did have that there color by number. We today are crafting on some color by number faith pictures. Now, you might be seeing that both Grandma Mary and I are using a little bit different colors. Now, Grandma Mary, in case the grandkids at home don't know about that there color by number, what are we doing here?
Well, we're taking the Fatale's colors, and we're, coloring in the logo that you know from Frame Fatale's, the one we know and love so much. I love sitting at my TV watching them, and I always see their lovely little logo, and I just, I had to color it in myself.
It is quite lovely. Now, you may notice that Grandma Mary is coloring in our more traditional faith colors, and I did go a little bit more creative, a little bit on that wild side that I had in my youth, and have some different, more vibrant colors, and that's just because you can color by number in whatever way you want it. We do got some suggestions, but faith is whatever you want her to be, so you can take that and run with it. Now, Grandma Mary, where can the grandkids at home find this if they want to go ahead and color by number as well?
Well, you should join the Frame Fatale's Discord if you haven't joined yet, and if you are in it, you can go ahead and look in the Frame Fatale's Discord and get yourself a copy of this.
It's a really great place to be, that Discord. What'll those grandkids think of next? Now, y'all grandkids go on and scoot.
Wow.
Another ad break too. See more.
I know, they're so good, and I loved all the coloring that they did, and the fact that there is a submission form in the Discord for people to submit what they make from this segment, and it can be displayed on the Chomp tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so make sure to join the Discord, and then you can do your own faith coloring page and submit it, and we'll show it off. So check out that Discord right there, as you see on the screen.
Discord.
Yeah, I mean, that there Discord.
Think of next.
Speaking of what they're going to think of next, let's talk about what's coming up later today.
Yeah. All the kids are just speed running away from us.
They sure are. I'm really excited for all the games that we have coming up. We have first up, it's going to be Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble World Tour by Maple Stargirl. I love Super Monkey Ball. It's high action, high fun, and and all the characters are so cute.
I love Monkey Ball runs.
Yeah.
They are some of my favorite speed runs to watch.
Yes.
And it is pretty much what I first started watching back when I was in college, 10 years ago.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Then up next we have Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, Shanoa New Game Plus Restricted by Sphere Kuribon, which is really cool because we also have an incentive for this run as well. So you're going to want to make sure that when you go to gdq.gg/donate that you scroll down and look for that incentive. It's the 20-second ACE route, which stands for arbitrary code execution. This is going to be really exciting. It's like a glitched run, and you're going to see some really cool tricks, and it's going to go by fast. It's going to be exciting, and we're already 20% of the way there, $205 out of 1,000. So continue to support that incentive because Castlevania Order of Ecclesia is a beautiful game. So you want to see as much of it as possible.
Yeah, not to mention Ace showcases are always super impressive to watch.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a little biased. I've seen Pokemon Ace showcases, and I've also been a part of them.
Yes.
And they are always so sick. Any game that has an Ace showcase is just always so mind-blowing of just what you can do.
Yeah.
But speaking of, you know, when I talked about Pokemon, we also have a Pokemon run after this is coming up. It's Pokemon Legends ZA Rank F by Professor Birch. And we actually have a clip to show off a little bit about what this run is like. So this is a battle zone, and you need to get certain cards. And both of these cards that Birch picks up, which is really rare, are really, really good for the run. And when she sent me this, I was like, how did you get this? This is really lucky. Generalized, you know, cards are really, really great for the run as it helps you complete the battle zone quicker so that you don't have to stay too long. And that's really, really nice. We are doing a rank F run. So Birch will be going up to rank F, which you might be going like, oh, how are you going to do that from Z to F? That's a lot of letters. Well, you'll just have to wait and see for that one. But it's really, really cool run. I always love Pokemon. There's also some incentives open right now. As well, we have a bid war for what to name the trainer. So you could pick whatever name you want. That could be really silly. Or we have which Pokemon Kalos starter you want to have grabbed as well, caught, do the side quests. There's a couple of side quests for the Kalos starters. My favorite one is the Chespin one because it's really funny. But if you want to make Birch suffer a little bit, I think the Froakie one has some platforming. So pick whichever one you want, either silly or make the runner suffer.
I mean, I think chat's usually about making the runner suffer, which, you know, it's entertaining. You know, it's high entertainment. So I'm excited for that.
I know, I'm really excited too, and definitely not because I'm commentating it.
Makes it even better. All right, next up we have Simona's Requiem, Any Percent by Ms. Troubles. So this game looks like it's going to be really awesome. I was actually looking it up because I'm a big fan of like Castlevania style games. So I looked this up and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks really cool. I can't wait to see that one. So I'm looking forward to that run. And then after that,
I know you're excited for this.
I am so big time excited for this. Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, 100% all keys on NES by Megami Infinity. And we have a clip for this. So let's listen in.
Zelda 2, 100% all keys is not a category about skips. It's about mastering the basics. Knowing how to fight enemies
はい、それでは
without stopping.
ただいま、ま
Manipulate enemies, such as this red guy,
あ、お芝居とか
who's gonna keep moving right if you keep holding
また
right.
紹介等されていますが、私、司会進行をここで交代と
Get close.
させていただきます。引き続き、モンストバトルズ2026をお楽しみください。では、失礼しま
Harder than
す。
it seems. It's knowing when to cue the spells, so you have them ready when needed, such as jump in this room. And finally, it's about knowing how to manipulate the overworld encounters, with very particular movement and waiting in particular spots. Well, it doesn't always end successfully, unfortunately, because randomness happens.
Oh my God, randomness does happen. And I really want to point out with that game, first of all, anybody who plays The Legend of Zelda 2 knows how difficult that game is. So some of the things that you saw in that clip were extremely...
Oh, yeah.
So, like, that takes talent. It was really, really cool.
I only know one other speedrunner of that game.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, if that doesn't say enough about how hard that game is, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
I don't know many people who play that game.
Yeah.
'Cause I've just heard how difficult it is.
Yeah. The first time I saw that clip and saw all of the, like, you know, the dodges and just like hitting the enemies and walking through, that is so tough to time. So you do not want to miss that. That is going to be such a good run.
Big agree.
Yes.
We also have Windswept Any Percent by Allison 8-Bit coming up after Zelda 2, which will be great.
Yes. And we have a clip for that, actually.
Oh.
Yes. So I picked this as a clip because, first of all, this game is adorable. And what you see here is a series of mid-air jumps. And they're actually, like, you have to fail a part of the jump to be able to get a little bit more height to get to the platform and beat this level in literally under 30 seconds. They beat that level in under 30 seconds, and that was really, really good. So each character has like a special ability, and how they jump, their mechanics are different. I know this because I love this game. As soon as it comes, I had that game on my wish list for years. So when I saw it on the list of runs for the day, I was like, oh my gosh. And if you're a fan of like Donkey Kong Country style games, you will love that. So please do not miss that run. It is going to be so fun to watch.
The art style as well looks so gorgeous. It
It's so
reminds me of like a GBA style game, which is so cool.
Yes.
That is amazing. I did not know that. That is so sick.
Yeah.
But after that, we have Kirby Air Riders Studio and Fatale Showdown by Geneticist and Charbunny, along with so many other people who are going to be a part of that. And we do have a clip.
The Kirby Air Riders Fatale Showcase. In Air Ride and Top Ride, we'll race along varied tracks to the finish line, following Stardust trails from our rivals to catch up, and attacking enemies and each other to gain speed. And you can help choose which characters will be and which machines will ride. In City Trial, we'll find a machine, power it up, and then compete in various stadium challenges, including speedy races, lofty flights, and hectic melees. We'll be playing with over 15 Fatales online in this chaotic game mode, both making friends and maybe some enemies. Stay tuned for the action later tonight.
I'm so excited for Kirby. I'm so
love
excited.
that.
And that is like when Char sent me that as like a promo video, I was like, oh, this is so sick. If you are not excited for this, it is going to be amazing. I love playing Kirby Air Riders. I know there's so many people who grew up with like Kirby Air Ride and really loved it. It's just going to be so fun, especially because we're doing, you know, all the modes. We're doing Top Ride, we're doing Air Ride, we're doing City Trial. You get a taste of everything, and it's going to be great. But what do we have after that, Ash?
Oh my gosh, we have The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Beat the game with 4 instruments on the Game Boy Color by Darth Plagueis. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is one of my favorite games of all time.
I was not aware, especially after earlier this week.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And the music, everything, I can gush about this game for like all day, but
I also want to give a quick mention to the runner. The runner has actually sent in a lot of prizes here.
Yes.
And I had no idea that they ran this game. So that is really, really cool. I love to see runners who are also creative people, and not just because I'm one myself, even though it totally is.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. The day's just stacked, and we also have a bonus game.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, Donkey Kong 64 Any Percent 3 Kongs by Ad129. Like, oh my gosh. This is going to be great. First of all, Donkey Kong 64 is just pure awesomeness. I love Nintendo 64 games. I'm a big retro gaming fan. So anything like this is just going to be so much fun to watch. And also, you got that DK intro song we're all going to jam to. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But I think we have one more little break to take.
Oh, is Mimon's back on?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, can
Let's
we
check it
see
out?
it?
Yeah.
Hey y'all grandkids, welcome back to Windswept Oaks Crafting with Meemaws. I'm Meemaw Susie, and this is my here best friend, Grandma Mary. Mary, how you doing, love?
Oh, I'm doing amazing, Susie. Now, I understand that you're gonna teach us how to make these wonderful chocolate spoons. I mean, I love them.
Yeah, this is a great craft that it's fun to make, but it's even more fun to give to a friend. These are hot chocolate spoons, perfect for Frost Fatales. We're gonna walk through this one together. So let's go ahead and let's take our semi-sweet chocolate. We're gonna take a spoon. Now, if you got that there, a wooden spoon, that's all right. Plastic will work too. And you're just gonna dip it in that chocolate and you're gonna spin around. And you'll see you're starting to get some coverage. But if you're like, man, I just want some more, take another spoon and fill that spoon up. Just like that. So you give it yourself a try, Grandma Mary, while I put mine here.
Myself a try here.
That's right, you spin it just like that. But you see how you ain't quite getting enough? Now go pull it up. Oh, you actually got quite a bit. That's real good. You go ahead and fill that up. Pour it right on there. Oh, that's just perfection. It smells so good. Now put that there 1 spoon back in and drop it right there on that wax paper. Yeah, you don't have to worry about making a mess. We all right. Now, this is going to be the base of our spoon. Now we're going to make it a little fancy, because you know we love a little fancy. This is some white melted chocolate, and I'm using a fork instead, because we're going to twist that white chocolate around and get the chocolate around that there tines till it is dripping just like this. And you're just going to drizzle it on top. Now watch, it's as easy as pie, and it looks so good. Take a look, and you just drizzle. Just like that. Now you give it a try, Grandma Mary. Just like that, and drizzle. Yeah, if you keep a little bit further away, the further away you are, the thinner the drizzle. There you go. Look at that. It's looking mighty fine, and it's gonna taste.
Making a little bit of a mess.
That's all right. Making a mess is all part of making a craft. Now, to finish these here spoons up, we've got some lovely Fatale sprinkles. I'm gonna put some shiny purple on mine.
Oh, well, I'm quite a fan of these. These look very nice.
Yes, do be careful, because they don't have a shaker on top, and it would just fall right out. Yeah, that's why I did warn you. So be real careful.
I'm all about making messes.
That's all
we
right.
already know.
That's all right. Now look at that. Now our spoons are complete. Now you just stick them in that there fridge to dry and cool off. Now, and when you're done, you can wrap them in some plastic wrap and put them on with a little bow. And look at that. You've got yourself some hot chocolate spoons. You can bring it to the function, give it to your friends, or keep them for yourself, which is perfect for Frost Fatales. You want to hold on to one of these, being my best friend there, Grandma Mary. You can take that with you.
Much.
Now, where can they find more about these hot chocolate spoons if you want to make them yourself?
Oh yes, well if you wanted to find, the recipe for the chocolate spoons we just made, if you haven't joined the Frame Fatales Discord, be sure to join it. And if you are in there, you'll find it if you just look around that Discord.
Yes, that's where it's going to be, in that Frame Fatales Discord. We can't wait to see you there. Now, go make you some spoons, and y'all, go on and scoop.
Cozy.
I know. I loved watching all the crafts again, because I'm a creative person. It's so cool. And again, you can go to the Frame Fatales Discord and find all the the resources to make all of those that you've seen today, which is really, really sick.
Yeah, and I think it's the right season for some hot chocolate and cozy up with some really wonderful prizes that we have today.
I am so excited. All right, so first up, we have Raichu keychains sent in by our very lovely Angel Rose Star. Angel, a very good friend of mine. They include a Alolan Raichu, you got regular Raichu, you got Mega Raichu X, and then you got Mega Raichu Y, which is 2 Raichus that are exclusive to Pokemon ZA. They are so, so cute, and I would love them on my bag. $5 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Angel, for sending that in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, those are so adorable for your backpack, your keys. But up next, I have this beautiful Eevee. Look at how cute, by Greta Ice Vixen. Thank you, Greta Ice Vixen, for sending this in. For a minimum $10 donation, you can own this beautiful, look at the face of that Eevee. And the little Peets. I love Eevee so much. This is adorable. It's got that beautiful glossy sheen, and it's got a really cute pose. So, minimum $10 donation, you can own this.
I love Eevee. Yeah. We also have another Perler sent in by Greta Ice Vixen. It is the Heracross Perler for a $10 minimum donation. A Pokemon that you are going to see coming up in that ZA run today, because that is the main Pokemon that is used. You might have seen that in the clip. Trade mains, any trade Pokemon in that game are just really, really powerful.
Yeah.
And is it bois or is it boys?
Bois? What?
Boys?
Maybe. Boys? I don't know.
Everyone says boys, even though it's bois. $10 minimum donation. Thank you so much for sending those in, Greta. And what do we have here?
Oh my gosh. Pokemon Legends ZA for Nintendo Switch sent in by Ori's Game Corner for a minimum... Ori's Game Corner.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point out as well, this is the Nintendo Switch edition, so if you do not have a Switch 2, you will be able to play this game.
Yes, which is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Minimum $10 donation. Don't want to miss out. If you've never played this, it's a great opportunity to try and win one with a charitable donation.
I know. I'm very excited for that ZA run. Sorry.
Yeah. No. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And what do we have here?
We also have some Gen 3 legendary Pokemon playmats sent in by Crow Party for a minimum $25 donation.
Sorry, I'm just trying to grab some.
Oh, no, you're good. We've got Rayquaza, we've got Kyogre, we've got Groudon. We've got some really, really cool ones, and these are awesome for your desk, you know, any tables that you might have, and you get the pack of 3 all together.
Which is very wild.
Yeah.
I mean, this is beautiful, gorgeous art on here.
Yeah.
I personally would want this on my desk.
Yeah,
because it's so pretty.
Perfect for any Pokemon fan for minimum $25 donation. And then we have one of my favorite prizes. I need to hear you talk about this.
All right, so we got this Kirby Air Riders canvas painting sent in by Swiftly. Wonder who that is. Might be me. A little bit about this piece. I actually planned this out on an iPad to make sure that I had all the colors correct, and they were made with Posca paint markers, which are these. They're right here. You can shake them. These are literally colors I used for this piece, which you can tell.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on this. This took about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I sketched it with like colored pencil as well, and I made sure that the colors were nice and vibrant and beautiful so that Kirby could continue having this like dreamy look, since a lot of the games that he's in are very, very dreamy.
Yeah.
It's also signed on the back, so you will know who it is and what date it was made.
Yeah, thanks for sending that in, Swift. It's really gorgeous.
Figured it was about time I sent in another prize.
Well, the first time I saw it, I thought it was a print, and I was like, oh my God, that is really beautiful.
I drew that by hand.
It's
That is not
awesome.
printed.
It's
That
awesome.
is not printed.
Yeah.
It's a one-of-a-kind original painting.
Yes.
There's nothing else in the world
Yes.
like it.
Let's talk about the day prize.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is...
I heckin' love the day prize here. It is so gorgeous. For a minimum $50 donation, thank you, Crunchy Quest, for sending in this beautiful Link Kirby rug. It is vibrant. The colors are awesome. He's got a great expression on his face. It's also got this awesome, it's like skid proof on the back. So you have this like texture here, so it won't move around if you want to use it for an actual rug or you want to hang it up on your wall. This is very, very lovingly made, and it's amazing for a minimum $50 donation, which will get you in for all the prizes for the day.
And
closer to our grand prize, the Nintendo Switch 2 and Super Mario Odyssey bundle for a minimum $200 cumulative donation. Do not want to miss that.
yeah, if you have been watching this week and donating, all your donations will add up to potentially win this, but it needs to be a $200 cumulative donation. Now, we are on our second to last day here, so we are running out of time, but you could be very, very close to being entered for that. And, you know, one of these prizes could be the last piece you need, you know, in order to potentially win it and be entered for it.
Exactly. So donate gdq.gg/donate. And there's so many prizes to choose from, so many great incentives that are there, and lots of great games and amazing times to be had all day today on Frost Fatales. So with that, I think we're done.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So why don't we hand it off to Chibi Carrera?
Thank you. See y'all in chat.
Thank you so much, Swiftaloo. And Ash said hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good time zone, everybody. Welcome to the new day of Frost Fatales 2026, raising money for the National Women's Law Center. I I am Chibi Carrera. I am so excited to open today for you. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. It's going to be an absolutely excellent day. We are going to have a great time. We are going to have good luck. We are going to make the most of today. For anyone who is just joining us, like I said earlier, we are raising money for the National Women's Law Center. They fight for gender justice in the courts, in public policy, and in our society, working across the issues that are central to the lives of women and girls. They use the law in all its forms to change culture and drive solutions to the gender equality that shapes our society and to break down the barriers that harm all of us, especially women of color, LGBTQ+ people, and low-income women and families. You can learn more about their incredible work by typing !NWLC in the chat. We are setting up for our first run of the day, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble World Tour Super Speed No Spin Dash with Maple Stargirl. So while we set that up, let's go ahead and take a short break. Let's get some snacks, let's get some drinks, let's stretch our legs so we can settle in and enjoy the runs for today. We will be back in just a little bit. My friends, like I said earlier, today is Friday the 13th. And I hear you say, but Carrera, that's bad. That's an unlucky day. And to that I say, no, we are going to make this the best day. What I want to do is I want to make sure that all of the tech works, all of the runs work, everyone gets gold splits, everyone PBs and world records today. And here's how we're going to do that. We are going to create our own chaos. So that way, there's no chaos that happens anywhere else. And how are we going to create that chaos, you ask? Here's how we're going to do it. You're going to put the chaos into the donations. I want your most chaotic donations that you can think of. I want your hot takes. I want your cold takes. I want your cold cuts. I want your cutouts. I want your hear me outs. I want your hear me ins. I want your trans rights and your trans lefts. I want all of the chaos in these donations so that way everything else today goes perfect. And you know what? Not Anonymous is already on it with sending in $5 saying yes comment. And that's exactly what I mean. Overnight, we got some incredible donations also. Coming up from one of our runners, Sphere Kurabon, who is running Castlevania later. They sent in $10 and let's go FF. And let's go. And Cheshire's Tales 2 sent in $10. Still haven't played Legend ZA yet, but here's $10 to get in the running for the ZA prize that's currently available. And yeah, imagine you get the newest Pokemon Legend ZA for Nintendo Switch for only $10. That's a steal, y'all. You don't want to miss out on that. While you're entering in to win those prizes, make sure that your donations are going to one of our many open incentives. First up, we have the 20-second Ace Route incentive for Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. If met, Sphere Kurabon will show off the recently found Ace Route, which beats the game in only 20 seconds. Hello? How can you beat a game in only 20 seconds? I absolutely want to see that. We have raised $335 out of the 1,000 that we need for that. We also have a multitude of bid wars open for your choosing pleasure. For First up, the Fatale's favorite femmes in gaming is still open. Madeline from Celeste is in the lead at $430, but one of my favorite femmes, Commander Shepard, is in second place at $350. So chat, if you are putting any donations towards that, do me a favor and please pick FemShep. FemShep is so cool. And I hear that this is her favorite marathon on the Citadel. You can also choose our name for Pokemon Legends ZA coming up later today in the studio with Professor Birch. Right now we have one option. This is a pick your own name. So you type it in yourself, 12 characters max. Someone has sent in the Birchler. As that's the only option, it automatically gets first place, but it is only at $5, so you can turn the tide at any point with that. Also with Pokemon Legends ZA, you can choose which Kalos starter Birch will catch. For anyone that's not aware of Pokemon Legends ZA, you do not get the normal Kalos starters. Instead, you get the way the Legends game works. You have a choice of starters from different generations, but the Kalos starters are available to go get in the game. So there are 3 different ways to get them. If you want Chespin, you gotta go fight Chespin. If you want Finnegan, you have to do a fetch quest to help Finnegan. And if you want Froakie, you have to do a lot of platforming. So personally, my vote is behind Froakie because I love Professor Birch and I love making her suffer. So let's make them do some platforming and get that frog. But before we do that, let's get that 20-second ace route met so that way Sphere Kurbon can beat Castlevania in 20 seconds. Welcome back from that break, everybody. Once again, this is Frost Fatales 2026, raising money for the National Women's Law Center. For anyone that was not with us, we are celebrating Friday the 13th by creating chaos in our donations. We are going to have the marathon be good luck all day by having the most chaotic donations that you can think of. So send those in to me. Make sure you're putting those towards the 20-second ace route incentive, and let's get that met before Castlevania even starts. Can we do that? I am getting word that we are now ready for Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble World Tour Super Speed No Spin Dash with Maple Stargirl. Let's roll into the run.